Hello, welcome to the February-March 2025 IGCSE Accounting 0452 MCQ discussion class. This paper has a duration of 1 hour 15 minutes and contains 35 multiple choice questions. In this session, we are going to discuss each questions in detail so that you understand the concepts clearly. If you have any doubts, please mention them in the comments and I will resolve them for you. Let's get started. Let's look at question number 1. A business employs a bookkeeper and an accountant. The question is asking which task does the accountant perform? So, step 1, we have to recall the differences between bookkeeper and accountant. So, I have made some details here. Mainly, the task of bookkeeper recording the transactions in daily basis, financial transactions, and books of prime entry and maintaining ledgers, and the cash book as well. So bookkeeper, business documents, books of prime entry, journal, ledger, and up to trial balance will he will do that bookkeeper. Then what is the main task of an accountant? He is doing higher level work. That means preparing financial statements, income statement, and statement of financial position, and he is going to verify the records and adjustments and analysis of interpretation and budgeting and forecasting. Okay, so before choosing the answer, we have to aware of bookkeeper roles and accountant roles. Okay, let's see the options. Yeah, step 2, we have to check the each options. Then option A, extracting balances from the ledger to produce a trial balance. This is the role of the bookkeeper, not the accountant. Then option B, making a journal entry to record the credit sale of non-current asset. Journal entries are part of the bookkeeping process. This is also the bookkeeper's job. And then we are moving to option C, preparing monthly report that analyzes the profitability of the company. So this involves analysis of interpretation, which is the responsibility of the accountant. So this is the correct answer. Then recording sales and purchases invoices from the books of prime entry. Again, this is bookkeeper's jobs. So option C is the right one. Okay, let's move to the question number 2. A transaction has at the following effects. You can see here assets, liabilities, and capital. Then here assets decreased, liabilities also decreased, and capital also increased. Okay, so this option already given. So I made just arrow mark for your understanding. So this business is not overrun at the bank, so there is no bank overdraft here. So which transaction has happened? Okay, let's see option A. A payment was made to a credit supplier after taking a cash discount. Then a payment was received from a credit customer after allowing cash discount. Option C, goods were sold to a credit customer for less than cost price. And option D, goods were sold to a credit customer more than their cost price. Okay, let's analyze each option. First one, payment was made to a credit supplier. That time payment already made. So effect on asset will be decreasing because payment made from the business. Then what about liability? Suppliers obviously will decrease because we are going to pay money to the supplier. Then effect on capital, cash discount. So the business getting the discount from the supplier, obviously capital will increase. Yeah. So then option A is right answer. Okay. So let's move to the question number 3. The double entry system of bookkeeping consists of processing accounting data in a certain order. What is the correct order? So option A, business documents, books of prime entry, ledger, trial balance. Option B, business document, ledger, trial balance, books of prime entry. Option C, books of prime entry, business documents, trial balance and ledger. Books of prime entry, ledger, trial balance and business document. Okay, before choosing this answer, you have to aware of that which is the first one. Okay, so the business document. Okay, I already made one chart for you guys to understand. Business document will be the first one. Then books of prime entry will be the second. Third will be ledger. Fourth trial balance. Fifth income statement. Then last one will be statement of financial position or balance sheet. So let's see which option will be suitable. Business document, books of prime entry, ledger, trial balance. Yes, obviously, answer is A. Why not B, C, and D? So here business document is there. So there is a ledger. It's incorrect. And books of prime entry starting. So it's obviously incorrect. And again books of prime entry starting. It's incorrect. So the answer is A. So let's move to the question number 4. Imran made an entry on the debit side of the cash book in the bank column. What would be the corresponding credit entry represents? Here, actually, the cash books debited means bank balance is increased. Yeah. Then one side, the bank balance is increased means the obviously payment side will be decreasing cash. Decreasing cash. So what about B, C, and D options? Decrease in a trade payable. So trade payable decrease time, bank shouldn't be debit, it should be the credit, right? So this is incorrect. An increased non-current asset. While buying a non-current asset, asset will be increasing or cash or bank will be decreased. So this is also incorrect one. Increase in trade receivable. So when the trade receivable increase, the business while selling goods to the customer. So here the transaction is debited in the bank column. So that's why answer is A. And then I want to explain the what is double entry rule. Every debit has a corresponding credit entry. A decrease in cash, cash is an asset. Decrease in cash means a credit cash. This could happen in if cash is deposited into the bank. Let's move to the question number 5. Dave supplies goods to Peter on credit. Yes, Dave is the supplier, Peter is the customer. And Peter owed Dave 440 during the month. Dave processed the following documents. Yeah, this type of question, before starting, you have to analyze it. Who is the customer and who is the supplier? Then, uh, who is going to record this? See, what was the closing balance statement of account issued by Dave? That means supplier. Normally, statement of account, supplier will issue to the customer. Why statement of account is giving? End of the month, how much money the customer has to give to the supplier. So let's see the transaction. Now here Peter owed Dave 440. That means before he had purchased goods on credit, then he has to pay 440. Then April 7 invoice issued. So invoice issued, the reason Peter again he purchased goods from Dave 360. So I have made on some calculation here. 440 plus 360, so $800 Peter has to pay to Dave. Then after the 12th, what happened? Check received. Check received from whom? Peter. So how much? 429. 429 means the Peter is a reliable customer. He paid the money on time. That's why he got the discount. That's why he paid only 429. That means this 440, he closed it. Got it? So from the 800, 440 you have to minus, the remaining balance is 360. Now let's see the 13th. Debit note received. So what is the reason for debit note? Debit note mainly the customer received the goods from the from the Dave. It's damaged one, so he has to send it back to him, no? So that's why the debit note is sent. Then Dave is agreed. On 15th, what happened? Dave is agreed. Yes, it's our fault. Please don't give the money. Okay, you can reduce the invoice price. So we have to minus that 50. Got it? This one we have to minus from 360. So the answer is 310. Okay, remember without credit note, you should not minus the debit note. Okay, so you have to aware of business document well. Got it? Yeah, let's move to the question number 6. Alisha enter the credit notes she receives in March in the correct return journal. How was the total of this journal recorded in the ledger at the end of March? Remember, Alisha is the trader or customer. You can think is the customer. Alisha is enter credit note she received means supplier already sent the credit note. So how was the total of this journal record in the ledger of the end of March? Remember, if the trader or customer while recording purchase credit note, so we have to debit the supplier's account and credit it to the purchase return account. So this is the rule because that purchases is decreased, no? That time purchase return will be credited. So let's the option A, credit purchase return account. Yes, this is the correct one. Credit sales return, wrong. Debit purchase return, wrong. Debit sales return account, wrong. So option A is the right one. Yeah. So let's move to the question number 7. Which documents about trade discount are correct? Okay. Before that, you have to aware of the main concept here, discount. Okay, discount mainly we have two types. One is trade discount, another cash discount. Trade discount meaning is the customer while buying goods from the supplier, if he buy bulk, then he will get the trade discount. Okay, then the amount, the total list price will be there. No, from that they are going to deduct the price. Okay, that means discount. Then the main intention of trade discount to encourage bulk buying. Okay, so let's see the option. Option 1, for the trade discount there is no double entry. Yes, it's correct. No, it is debited to the supplier's account means there is no double entry for trade discount. Only cash discount we are having the double entry discount allowed and discount received. Okay. So then it is only given if the invoice is paid within the period. This is cash discount. It's wrong. Then third, it is shown as a deduction from the price of the goods and invoice. Yes, it's correct. It is used to encourage bulk buying. Yes, it's correct. So option 3 and 4. Next, we are moving to 8. Question number 8. Why is trial balance is prepared? Yeah, before I already told you about trial balance. Trial balance rule is mainly you know all the debit side equal to credit side, right? This is the rules of trial balance. And the business document, after the business document, there will be books of prime entry, then ledger, then trial balance. What is the next step? Next step is the preparing financial statements. Here you can see to analyze the financial information. That's not analyze. To assist in the preparations of financial statement. Yes, it's correct. To control the cost of the business, wrong. To evaluate the performance of business, wrong. Okay. So main aim of trial balance is to assist to prepare income statement and statement of financial position of the business. So answer is B. Next, question number 9. Which group of account balances would appear in the credit column of a trial balance? Yeah. So again, trial balance question. Everyone know that trial balance rules. Once again, I'll tell you all the assets and expenses debit balances, All the liabilities and incomes, credit balance. You can see that as a debit balance and credit balance. Okay, question here, which group of accounts would appear in the credit column of a trial balance? Okay, so assets debit, purchases debit, drawings debit. So they asked credit, right? Discount received credit, capital credit, sales returns debit. This is also incorrect. Liabilities credit, expenses debit, sales credit. So this is incorrect. Sales credit, capital credit, purchase return credit. Yeah, option D is the right one.